Welcome. How y'all doing? I don't know if you can see me, but can't see you. You're over there. CashApp. Hello. Happy native American Day. Some of you might call it the 4th of July and Independence Day. Not sure who's celebrating that or for what reason. I'm not sure if they even know. What are they independent of? Maybe we should ask some of the difficult questions. But no, not today. We won't do that. We'll just have some fun and eat some watermelon. Probably. Thank you. A couple people gave me some duckets. Dollars. Bills. So I got some steaks to grill. But somebody's already using the grill and the smoker over there. So I'm probably just going to go pan fry it inside. Should be just as good though. Yeah. Hi, how you doing? Do you guys want to talk about America? The land of the free and the home of the brave? Should talk about gun laws. Ooh, do you want to get into some really, really heavy stuff? No, let's not do that. Let's just have fun. Just smack and relax. Yeah. I chew with my mouth open. I talk with food in my mouth. This is what I do. How y'all doing? What do you guys want to talk about? I better just go in here and say hi. I don't really have a. I was gonna do a show on CERN. You know, because they're supposed to be smashing particles together tomorrow. And obviously, everybody's out celebrating George Carver. No, wait, no, George Washington. Wait, was George Washington black or white? I don't know. I guess I'm reading Abe Lincoln. You want to talk about the Emancipation Proclamation? Why would you need to claim to be emancipated when people come and just use paperwork to steal your shit? I'm like, we'll have that because I wrote it down. What do you guys want to talk about? Oh, I got hi Divine, how you doing? What are you doing? You should never point a knife at someone. It's very. Don't point at people and don't wave sharp objects at them either. It's wicked human, yeah. It's raining here, so I'm guessing that's about 100% humidity, right? It was super hot yesterday. Out of nowhere. I was walking and I was like, it was comfortable. And then I got into the first quarter, and it was just immediately, it was like, obscenely hot. It just, for no reason, it was like, moist, damp. Have some high beer and watermelon here, what do you think? If you're new here, you probably won't be too impressed with the fact that I'm just what's going on? shoveling food in my mouth and talking while I eat. It's not very classy, I know. Yeah, the weather cannot make up its mind at all. Yeah. Beginning of June, it was 100 degrees out. And that got down to the low 80s. And it was no raining. Now it's like raining every day. And it's just like sticky and moist. This is like swamp ass weather. You know, when you're walking around and you already took a shower, you're clean, and you're walking around, and you have to go to the bathroom and wipe your ass. You know what I'm talking about? So, I don't really know. I don't really know what I'm talking about right now. I want to listen to some music a little bit, but I did want to get on here and say hello. If anybody's got any topics or something you want to. Yeah. When you're just standing there, yeah. Be like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not even doing anything. I'm sweating. I did want to do this whole show on like the reality of um, like conquistadors and Europeans and the actual Slavic people and the slaves, and the why is it 1776? How were these cities? How were these cities built? When were they really built? Who was here already? I don't know. Maybe I'll just wait till tomorrow, tomorrow to do that, because I think I'm just gonna get watermelon drunk today. Yesterday I had a good time. Lots of good music. And today I had tickets to the Essence Fest. If you guys don't know what that is, look it up. I was supposed to go to that yesterday, but they were required. This is what they said. I don't know. I didn't get to the door. A friend of mine offered me tickets, and then he was like, "Yeah, but you need the little thing that says that you've been stabbed multiple times or something." And I was like, what's the chances I have that paperwork? I was like, I could finesse my way in, but I was like, I gotta deal with that. I could have seen the Isley Brothers, New Edition, Method Man, RZA, Ghostface. Who else is there? The Roots. That would have been totally awesome, but like, I mean, really, if they need all the extra, if they need to make sure that I've been stabbed multiple times to get in there. I don't know. I didn't know that was a thing anymore. I thought universally we figured it out culturally as a humanity, as a species, that the whole thing was a joke. A bad joke. What's up, Will Johnson? Were there tribal people in Tatarian living together? I would assume so. It would. See, it's when you throw the word Tartar out there, I mean, it definitely existed, but I mean, was it the whole landscape? And what you'd consider Native American species, Native American people, like, Will, do you know your tribe? You told me, right? You obviously are. You know, when they reclassified melanated people to be from Africa, they reclassified them. I mean, them, you guys, people with the curly hair that are tan all the time. They reclassified you, and then they did it multiple times. Go look into old Census Bureau stuff. It never said African American. That's a new term to degrade people and tell them to go to somewhere they're not actually from. They're telling you to get off your land and go to Africa, but you're not from Africa. And the funny thing is, the people that are telling you that are actually the ones that were the slaves that came here and colonized the land. It's all backwards. So when you get that Karen, Nancy, Ken, nonsense, like, come back to you go back to your land. You're like, well, actually, this is where I'm from. You and your ancestors came here, so maybe you should figure out where you're from. You're not from America. The amount of melanated people was way more than the amount of whiter skin, light skin. black and red and white. And white was the least. You can prove it to yourself. Go to any major city in the United States. What percentage of the inner city is black melanated? Most of it. Somehow there was just land was empty, and some white and Spanish and English people came here, and Slavic people came here. Like, oh, we found some land, and then hey, we found land. Nobody was on it. Just giant empty land, no cities, no houses, no. Right. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over to Africa, and we're gonna build boats and steal a bunch of African tribal people from different countries in Africa. Africa's a continent, not a country. And we're gonna pull them over here and enslave them. And then they're going to multiply to such a degree that there's what percentage of the population is black and what's is white? You know what I mean? It's not even mathematically possible. There were already cities here, and most of the cities were filled with brown melanated humans, and then some red and white ones. There were less of the population. And who built the cities? The cities were not built in the 1800s. It came here in 1776. And through the 1800s, they were building cities, building giant castles and huge, magnificent architecture. And they didn't know power. They didn't have electricity or power tools. They didn't know how to do any of that. The insanity of what people believe to be history, like when you just talk through it, it becomes blatantly, absurdly obvious that everything that you think you know about any aspect of your, I don't care where you're from, you've been propagated to, you've been propagandized, you've been sold a narrative of false history of where everyone comes from. And that's what you should know. You don't know your tribe, okay. Yeah, I mean, no, I think that's one of the, it's nice being adopted in that sense, because I don't, y'all can adopt me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. What do I look like to you? Who cares? At least I can say, well, I don't think I'm Caucasian. And I don't think that my immediate ancestors were colonizers. I think I know that much. Maybe I was born in a laboratory. I mean, isn't that how they made Stitch? They call me 626. They call me Stitchy. I mean, for me, at this point, it's not where you're from, it's where you're at. But when people, I'm barely from this realm. I'm barely from this world. But I'm here. So what little plot of land are you from? You can't be on this plot of land. Go over the sea. Go back to a different plot of land. This is ours now. People like that are fucking goofy.
Be careful with that watermelon now.
You want?
In the seeds.
If you want some, it's a seed. It's a seed. This man. Yeah, it was on sale, so. We have watermelon today, $2.99. The people, the whole seeded versus unseeded. Some people say like if you eat unseeded fruit, it'll make you. When the seed isn't giving up a fruit, if the fruit isn't giving up a seed, then you won't give up a seed. I don't know. I don't think that's true. I mean, I'm not for. I'm not really for GMO products, but everything has been genetically modified to some degree. I'm all for hybridizing food and people. I'm not really for gene modification, but it's already happened. But there are cultures that don't eat fruit, you know what I'm saying? But they're still reproducing. So they're eating blood from an animal. There's no seed in that. It's a dead animal. And they still can bust a nut and make a baby. So I don't know if that's true. Would I rather have seeded watermelon? No, I wouldn't. You know why? Because I like chewing on it and just swallowing it. I don't want to spit seeds out all the time. I don't want to swallow them. So yes, I'm all for unseeded watermelon. What do you think about that? I put it in my fridge, and I'd already cut it. I cut it the other day, and I had like garlic and something else, a pizza in the fridge. So all that aroma got into the watermelon. So when I cut off a top piece of it, I could taste like a garlic pizza watermelon. It's really interesting. It's funny, watermelon can be oddly like filling. Maybe it's just I don't eat a lot, but you think you could eat a whole watermelon. I mean, it's basically just water, right? It has to be like a gallon of water. Well, speaking of hydrating yourself, the best form of hydration is what? Fruit and urine. Because there's elements in there that they'll keep you hydrated. Where water, the cleaner the water, the more it's going to be doing a cleansing thing on your body. But hydrating your body, you need certain amounts of oil vitamins and clump vitamins or sugars or whatever. It keeps the water in your body, keeps you hydrated. If you want, like when people are like, "Oh, drink a gallon of water a day," yeah, drink a gallon of water a day because if you eat a lot of dry food, if you eat a lot of meat, if you eat a lot of then drink a lot of water because it'll help remove what's not supposed to be in your body. But if you want to hydrate yourself properly, fruit juices. Fruit is going to hydrate you better than water would. You could just take water and add a little bit of fruit to it. You know what I'm saying? Well, what else? What the hell are we going on about here? Yeah, happy 4th of Rica Day. And for anybody who doesn't know this, Rica comes of two words: Rica meaning rich, and Ame meaning soul or soil. So rich soul or rich soil. It's the land of America. which there's a little bit of a debate about, but perhaps America was a blueprint for Egypt, and Egypt came secondary to here. It's not the way that you. If everything is backwards, which I will say on repeat to everyone, everything is backwards. Everything you know is 180 degrees switched. The Mississippi was the original Nile River. There's ways you can prove this, but you know, names of cities here, we think it was named the other way, like we named things after Egyptian African thing. But what if it was the other way around? And was here first, and then went there. It seems to be closer to the truth. I mean, how long have we had all of the Egyptian symbolism within all of the governments in our country, right? If you're from America, Egyptian symbolism everywhere. And so, I mean, then, like Will was asking earlier, like the Tartarian and the Egyptian culture. I'll meditate on that one. I'll see if I can get into the astral realm and do a little research on it. I can't answer that right now because I don't know. When I tell you if I don't know, I'll tell you I don't know. If I know, I'll tell you. So yeah, but it does seem from what I've studied, and go watch the show called American Gods, and that was when I first I had known for a while about the history and the Egyptian lore that was, you know, in our land of America. But they if you get the characters' names and what they're doing, and then where they're living, it's very interesting. I looked it up, and the Mississippi has a mimicry of the Nile River. The Mississippi and the Nile River are basically the same thing. I don't know if it was put there, planted there. I don't know. But there's a same. What's up, buddy? There's a similar town. There's where the I believe the Mississippi and what is it, the Hudson River, the Mississippi is the same as the Nile, and I forget the name of the other one. But if you look at where they meet, there's literally, it's the same exact crossroads and same city names. There's a tiny island in there, and both of them here and over there have the same thing. They have the same names. It's really interesting. Highly suggest looking that up. I told y'all before about it. It's not fresh in my mind. Forget the names. What up, crows? Huh. Yeah, isn't it interesting the days that people celebrate, and is the righteous team winning? Is the right team winning? Are the winners always the good guys, kind of thing? Like, are we all celebrating something that we should not be celebrating? I mean, a lot of the holidays are obviously greeting card holidays. Mother's Day, Father's Day, Secretary's Day. Like, the fact that there's a Secretary's Day is hilarious. It basically means if you're a housewife and your husband has a secretary, what kind of gifts do you think he's been getting all year? You know, I mean, these celebrations that people have, like, I'm not saying they're wrong. I'm gonna, you know, we out here, we got my man, we got the American flag out here, we rocking. We drinking the Pippers, we drinking the red, white, and blues right now. Like, yeah, fuck it, man. You got to celebrate and enjoy. But you should at least like have like a you should at least consider the historical narrative. Welcome to the live chat. So apparently, I think how you guys, apparently I'm going to have access to Zoom tomorrow, and I'm going to be able to, who put me onto it? Junie put me onto this thing called StreamYard, and I haven't played with it yet because I was too drunk yesterday. but it looks pretty powerful. I think I'll be able to upload things and do. I'll be able to do live things with you guys where I can split a screen and chat with people one on one. Like have guests and things. Cause it seems like it's about to be fun, so I just got to figure that out. That'll take me a couple days because I'm gonna be blowed out and drunk as shit today, so I'm not gonna be figuring that out right now. But yeah. So there'll be new things on the horizon, and I'll be able to post to like multiple accounts. I guess I'm gonna have to open up some sort of like Meta or Facebook shit and like all the other, open those things up, and then I just post to this StreamYard, and I can post across the whole fucking stratosphere of websites and hosting options. So you guys will be able to get to see me on all of those things. That'll be crazy, right? How fun will that be? And all you goofballs, I'll be able to like link up and so we can do the Zooms just for like if it's like a group chat. And then we can do the StreamYard where I can do like, I guess you can do more than one person, but you know, people can come on and like, holy fuck, you get to talk to me. How crazy is that? That's got to be pretty awesome. I know. Sometimes I doubt myself when I go, but then I think it's because I'm not very starstruck by people, that it wouldn't bother me whoever I'm talking to. But other people, they go, oh, that's Johnny Depp. That's fucking Brad Pitt. That's I could see how that could be troubling. Basically. So yeah, it would probably be troubling for some people to have to talk to me. I get it. Like, oh my gosh. And that's not egotistical. It's just a fact. Well, who's here? Nobody's saying shit. You just want me to sit here and ramble and mumble. If that's the case, if nobody's talking, I'm gonna turn some music on and fucking start this party. Get this party started. I'll give you guys one more opportunity to speak. And if you don't speak, I got nothing else to say. That's all I have to say for the day. I'll crack this one, and I'll give you guys until I'm done with this beer. Go. Oh man, I clipped my nails, so it's hard to open a beer can. I'll be right back. Let me toss these things out. Okay. What's good? What's good in the world? What's groovy, y'all? Well, I guess I'll just end it here. And I'll remind you guys of the three major life rules. Three rules of life. It's pretty simple. one. And as always, it is your experience. Go fucking enjoy it. The more that you enjoy life, the more other people enjoy life. They will mirror you and mimic you. So get yourself. Be funny, be goofy. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. Make some currency. Make some change. And when you've made enough, rule 2 is to help other people. You know, when your cup overfloweth with things, money, with whatever, and you share it. If you want to, you can share that with me. CashApp, PayPal, Venmo, description box beneath. And the third rule is stay goofy, stay weird, stay fresh, stay fly, stay funky. You know, do your damn thing. It's good to see everybody. Happy 4th. Happy Native American Day. Happy all that shit. Be weird. I'm ass out of here. Bong bong. Bye.